Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to go over with you my most loved skincare products of 2018. Now, not all of these are brand new in 2018, but they're just the products that I loved and used the most in 2018. Some of them are newer, some of them are older, but you guys know I don't really do monthly favorites because my favorites just don't change that often. So instead of doing a yearly favorites, I'm just going to do my most loved stuff of 2018. So this does not necessarily cover all of my skincare routine, but I picked out the things that I feel like either made the most difference or I loved using, anything like that for 2018. Kind of have them in categories a little bit, but it's a lot right here. Just put all over the table. So I'm just going to dive right in. My favorite face wipes, and actually these are green, so I don't know what it's going to look like with the green screen, but these are the Aveeno Positively Radiant Makeup Removing Wipes. I use these in place of a actual cleanser if I'm just washing my face in the truck and I want to get going to bed and stuff. These are amazing. They don't irritate my eyes like a lot of other wipes that I've used have done. And I feel like they do a really good job at wiping off everything, getting all the dirt and crud off of your face without being too abrasive and without being too slick and slippery and leaving a film behind. These are great. A cleanser, I have a ton of small size cleansers. I don't really ever buy just a regular full-size cleanser because I have so many samples. And for the most part, I feel like cleansers don't really need to do a whole lot in terms of having a lot of bells and whistles because you're just putting them on for a second and then they go right down the drain. But this is one, I keep having sample sizes of it because it comes as a gift with purchase with another product that I purchase. But I'm going on my 5th tube of this, and it is the only cleanser that I actually continue reusing. You know, the others, as soon as I'm done with it, I just throw it away and I don't bother to seek it out again. This I love, and it is the Revitalift Bright Reveal Brightening Daily Scrub Cleanser, and this has glycolic acids in it. Now, for the most part, I feel like stuff like that, active ingredients like that in a cleanser aren't really doing much for you, but this I like to put on in the shower, and because it is a scrub also, it has some stick to it whenever you put it on your face. It's not just going to slide right off. I put this on and then I will leave it for 3-5 minutes or so while I'm in the shower, and then go in and kind of scrub and, you know, wipe it off. So that way it works a little bit like a mask, but that's also a cleanser. And then I feel like you do get that glycolic effect from it. So this is awesome. Some toners and micellar water, that kind of category. My favorite micellar water is this one from Biore. It is the Charcoal Cleansing Micellar Water, and this one is good for oily skin. They have a baking soda one that's good for combination skin, but I haven't tried that. This is amazing. It doesn't burn my eyes. I pretty much use this just for taking off eye makeup. It's great. It works really well, and I don't have to scrub at my eyes. Love this. A toner that I love, I've repurchased several of these, is the Oil-Free Acne Stress Control Triple Action Toner. I've tried a lot of toners this year, and this one I feel like does the most good for my skin and actually helps to control breakouts. This is amazing. A kind of toner-ish product. I will go in with toner and then I'll go in with this over top of it. It is the Stridex. It is the Stridex alcohol-free maximum strength pads. These are so soft. I talked about the Neutrogena. No, what was it? Neutrogena? No. Crap, I can't remember. I can't remember what that brand was. I talked about it in my new skincare hits and misses video, but these are the pads. They look a lot like the whatever brand that was. Oh, Noxzema. That's what it was. They look a lot like the Noxzema pads, but these are so soft on your skin, whereas the Noxzema ones were incredibly abrasive and stinging and just not good. These are really great, and it has 100% helped my skin get over breakouts and prevent breakouts. Amazing product. And it's old school. Like, I would never have thought that something that I used in my like early teens would be something I'd be using in my 30s, but there you go. Next up, I'm going to go in with moisturizers, I guess. This is one that I have also repurchased, and it is the Body Shop Tea Tree Night Lotion. And this is for blemish skin. I don't use this at night. I use this during the daytime, and I use this before I use my SPF. So I'll put this on, and I feel like it has definitely made a difference in my skin. Also a green product, so I guess we'll find out what this looks like with the green screen, but this is really, really good. I suggest their whole tea tree line is amazing. I think that it's worth investing in just the whole line in and of itself, but that particular product is definitely a most loved product. This is my favorite SPF, and I found this year. It's definitely not new this year, though. It's an older product, but this is the Elta MD UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46. This is the non-tinted version. This is amazing. It doesn't make my skin feel greasy. It doesn't make it feel like there's a film over the top of it. It sinks in really nicely. It's just amazing. And I think that this also has niacinamide in it as well. So that also helps with blemish prone skin. Next up is my favorite eye moisturizer. I use this during the daytime. I've been bouncing back and forth between other nighttime ones, so I don't really have a favorite right now. But this is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. This is just amazing. I feel like it works so well, and it definitely makes the under eye skin so moisturized, and I love to use it underneath makeup because everything just goes on so smooth. Next up, let's do, I guess I'm going to call this treatments. This is the mate to that cleanser I showed you. It is the Revitalift Bright Reveal Brightening Peel Pads. These are awesome. They're just pads like this. There's not a lot of excess like fluid in there, which I like because then you don't have to worry about spilling it. But these are definitely more abrasive than the Stridex pads. But I like that for these because it really helps to slough off that dead skin. So I will use this at nighttime every single night, and I ran out of this about a month ago, and I had to wait a couple weeks because I placed my order so that it was delivered on Tuesday, and then I had to wait a whole week to get home after that. So I noticed a difference in my skin during the 2 weeks that I was not using this, and I don't want to be without it again. It definitely helps to reduce the texture, and it definitely also helps with blemishes. If I have a blemish area and I kind of just run this over it and let it sit overnight, I feel like the blemish is a little bit diminished by the morning time, so I love that. This is also not new, but new to me, a acne treatment product, like a spot treatment, and it is just the Acne Free Terminator 10% benzoyl peroxide. This is amazing, and it also has in it, where is it? It has witch hazel or something like that, and I feel like that kind of sets it apart from other just regular 10% BP creams, so I love this one. It definitely does work better than the others that I've tried. Of course, I mentioned these before. The Henhu Blemish Patch, $2.50 for 36 patches at Walmart. Stock up on these. They're amazing. You put it over a blemish whenever it has come to a head, and the next morning you take it off and you just wipe the blemish away. It's just gone. And if you have one that is not come to a head, but it's like starting to come up, I'll put it on there and leave it on for 2 or 3 days, and by the time I take it off, it's come to a head and I just wipe it away. Next up is a recommended product from one of you, and this I am so thrilled with. It is the Eva Naturals Skin Clearing Serum Vitamin C. This has vitamin C, salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, retinol, and MSM. This is amazing. I got this on Amazon. I think it was like 15 bucks. It's so good, and it's a really nice thin serum. It does not feel like an oil, which I love, because I think that there is also, yeah, there's rosehip seed oil in here as well. So there's a lot of good stuff in here. It's kind of like a super treatment, and this is amazing. I have this mark here from a blemish that is probably 6 or 7 months old at this point, and it was still so red and just in your face, even though it's been gone for so long. And after using this, I think it's been maybe 2 going on 3 months or something, I've noticed a difference in the, you know, redness of it. It's definitely going down since starting to use this, whereas before it was just, there was no change. Like nothing that I did was helping it. So this is amazing. I have a couple lip treatments that I have been loving. This one is newer to me. It is the Bite Lavender Agave Lip Mask. I don't know why, for some reason, I don't like the regular agave lip mask. It doesn't do anything for me. And I have a feeling that this is not really any different other than having a different color, but for some reason, this makes my lips feel so good compared to the original. The original dried out my lips, and this one does not, unless there's just been a reformulation overall. Since I tried the original, I don't know, but this one, I love the color of it, and it's amazing. Another one that I have is the Clinique Pep Start lip mask. It is the Pout Restoring Night Mask. And to be perfectly honest, I think that this is just Vaseline. I think it is a $20 tube of Vaseline, because it's just, it's very basic. That's all it is. And I think that the #1 ingredient was Vaseline or petroleum jelly, but I don't know why, but this does make my lips feel so much better than whenever I just use regular Vaseline. Maybe there's something else in here that helps it. Maybe it's a placebo effect. I don't know, but I like this a lot better than just straight Vaseline. It works. And then lastly, I have some masks that I've been loving. So you guys know I love my Freeman masks. I have a ton of those. I couldn't really pick just one, so I'm just going to mention them. I love all the Freeman masks. But speaking of just masks that I've really seen a difference or really loved this year, specifically, I have 4 of those. So first one is yet another green product. It is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Clay Mask. You guys, this stuff is so good. I've used like half of it already, and I go through masks very slowly because I don't really over apply them. But this, let me tell you, I feel like, oh, okay, cool, it's a clay mask, you know, whatever. I didn't really notice that much of a difference until my skin actually started to get better from the horrible acne that I had earlier in the year. And now that my skin is better, I do notice this actually keeping the blemishes at bay. Whenever I feel one like coming up or whatever, I'll put it on there and it just zaps it, you know? It is amazing. And just to show you, this little spot right here, it was a pretty bad blemish that came up, and I came home one day, just put this on. I left it for 20 minutes and it was totally under the surface whenever I came home and put this on. After 20 minutes of having this on, I looked in the mirror and I could see the huge white spot coming through the mask. And I was like, holy crap, that is amazing. Like, it legit worked. So I wiped the mask off a little bit and sure enough could see it. I did what I had to do to get rid of it, and it was just, whoa, just mind-blowing. So that, after noticing that incredible difference, this is a ride or die product now. Couple more masks. I mentioned this one in my new skincare video, but this is the Sue Unicorn Glow Sleeping Mask, brightening and rejuvenating. This stuff is great. Like, I just love the way that my skin looks after wearing this. I love it. And I wonder if you'll be able to see. It does have just teeny tiny little micro glitters in here. But it really doesn't like look like it on your skin once you rub it in. But it makes my skin look and feel baby soft whenever I wake up. So this is amazing. Next up is yet another product from the Body Shop. I feel like there's a lot of Body Shop stuff in here, but I just discovered that their stuff is just really, really good, at least for my skin. So this one, I tried a sample like packet of it, and I actually did it in a mask and chat, and I can't remember which one, but I did not like the product whenever I did it for that video. And then so many people were telling me, no, you got to try it again. It's really, really good. So I bought another like sample pack that had like, I think 7 or 8 masks in it from the Body Shop. And there was a couple of these in there, and I tried it again and I ended up loving it. Now I think that that also had to do with the fact that my skin has improved. So the mask and the skincare in and of itself, all of this stuff doesn't have to work quite as hard as I needed it to work earlier in the year. So I've noticed some products that I maybe didn't like before, I'm starting to come around to like now that my skin is less problematic. So anyway, long story short, this is the Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Glow Mask. Oh, I love this. And people say that it is like an alternative to the Glam Glow Super Mud or the Tingle Foliate, one of those. And I would agree, it does feel very similar to those, and it is less expensive, and I love the packaging. It's like a very thick glass jar. I have several Body Shop masks now. This one is definitely, I think, my favorite out of all of them that I own, but they're all really good, you know, so there's something for everybody with these masks. If you need something that's more skin clearing, if you need something that's more hydrating or revitalizing, any of those, you got something for that. And then my last product is the Yes to Super Blueberries Skin Recharging Greek Yogurt and Probiotics 3-in-1 Mask, Scrub, and Cleanser. This stuff smells so freaking good. Oh my God, it's like lemon blueberry bars. That's what it looks like. It's a very like kind of whipped texture mask. I like that it comes in this little like kind of tub, like a tub of yogurt. It has a little spoon here that you can use to scoop it out, but I just use my mask applicator brush and just kind of dip in there. I love that you can put this on as a mask and then get in the shower and wet it a little bit and use it as a scrub. And then it doesn't leave a film whenever you wash it off because it's also a cleanser. So it's doing triple duty there. So there you go. That is all of my most loved skincare products for 2018. I'm also doing my most loved makeup products of 2018. So look out for that. If it is not up already, look out for it. If it is up, I will link it at the end of this video and down below. And that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you got some good recommendations, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.